What's going on, guys? Mike, aka Madness DFS with DFS Army on X and in our Discord, back with another MLB player props prize picks video Friday, June 19th. It is Flex Friday over on PrizePicks. If you're not already over there, go use promo code MAD. Get yourself a deposit boost. I believe it is over on PrizePicks, $75. And use that promo code over at DFS Army. Get yourself access to this player props package that we are absolutely destroying right now. But we have three of the best plays on the slate. Do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe, because we're going to jump right into things with the first play being straight from our top props tool. Get access to this as a premium member at DFS Army. And I think he might have bumped. Let's take a look. Zach McKinstry is where we want to go. Under 1.5. Perfect. Under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI for Zach McKinstry. We're in the soccer. Where's MLB? There we go. Coming off another sweep yesterday, by the way. That's back-to-back sweeps. They are only going to let us take the over on Zach McKinstry. That should tell you everything you need to know. We do not want the over. That is for sure. All right, so we're not going to play Zach McKinstry. If this under does become available, take the under. This guy's been truly awful, hitting 168 towards the bottom of the Detroit lineup. If this becomes available, go ahead and take him. We're going to move on to the second play. We're going to go to Ketel Marte, again from the player props tool. This one I know has not bumped. We're going over half a run for Ketel Marte. There we go. Now we're rolling. We got a 53.6% odds to hit from the player props tool. Juice to the over. DraftKings has them at -135. FanDuel all the way to -140. What did I say? -134 for DraftKings, -145 for FanDuel. You're in the -140s at a lot of these books. Anytime this number gets over -130, you can expect the play to bump, or at least it's going to put a goblin or a demon on it, one way or the other. I think Marte looks great here. Over this number in 3 of his last 6 games. Great matchup against the left. I'm going to butcher this guy's name, by the way. Left-handed pitcher Connor Prelip. Maybe that's right. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. Never heard of Connor Prelip before. Leading off for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. They have an implied total that's pushing for 5 right now. He's on the right side of splits against the lefty and Mr. Prelip. He's hitting 289 with a 518 slug and a 229 ISO against lefties on the season. I think he gets there. He's your prototypical leadoff hitter in this spot. So give me the over half a run for Ketel Marte. Before we get to the final and best play, I think is currently on the slate right now. Got to show off yesterday. Again, we were 3-0 on Wednesday. Another 2. We had Sean Manaea push. I think I talked about that in the video. But swept again yesterday. Schwarber went over his half a run. Langoliers went over his half a run. These run props have been really good for us. Kind of why I'm going back to Ketel Marte here. But haven't lost in the last 2 days. So let's keep that rolling here. And we are also dropping all of these in the Discord. I got to give a shout out to Chucksenhausen. Keep an eye out for the Discord later. We're going to get a ladder going over on Underdog. Chucksenhausen's idea, so give him some props there. But with how hot we've been, I think we just keep it rolling and try to get a ladder going. So speaking of hot, jumping over to the player props tracker. So this year-to-date number isn't accurate. This is closer to $3,000 profit. Last 7 days, we made $500. Last 3 days, $300. We're making like $100 a day at this point. Who doesn't like $100 a day? Use that money. Go sign up at DFS Army. Use promo code MAD. 10% off right there. This player props package pays for itself. It's that easy. So jump in there. Last play we're going to. Again, straight from the top props tool. Jason Dominguez, where are you at? Oh, hopefully they didn't bump him. Oh, they might have. They might have. They did. All right. If Jason Dominguez comes back and we get a 1.5 hits, runs, RBI, take that. You're going to see the inner makings of the sausage here on how we get a second play. So I'm going to load up because we had 2 plays bump already. We're going to load up the player props tool, and we're going to kind of take a look at what makes sense here. I did look at Ben Brown over 15.5 player outs. I don't mind this. He's gone over this number in 3 of his last 4 games. I just, that 5-inning mark is when things get a little hairy. It's the 3rd time through the order, more often than not. Toronto's not a bad offense by any means. It's got a 57% odds to hit, mostly because the books have him at 16.5. What else we got here? Seth Lugo over 4 strikeouts. I don't love that. No. Soroka over 5. This one makes sense. Minnesota can strike out. The numbers have been there. The juice at 5.5. It's not bad. Let's go Michael Soroka over 5 strikeouts. It might not let us, actually. Yeah, because we already have Ketel Marte in there. All right, back to the drawing board. You see why this takes a little bit of massaging. Riley Green over 1.5. All right, there we go. Riley Green over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. Let's load it up. Boom. Let's see who they got. We're just going to go to labs for the MLB lineup. Detroit. Oh, yeah, they're on that early time slot. Here we go. Against Eric Fede. Lefty, righty. Yeah, let's do that. Riley Green paired up with Ketel Marte. We'll throw 0.1 unit on here. Make sure you put these guys in your Flex Friday lineup. We're going to get another protected Flex Friday slip today, so go hammer that. But do me a favor and hammer the like and subscribe. We do have this new YouTube channel, DFS Army Live Before Lock. This is where we're putting all our daily videos and keeping the evergreen stuff, the best balls, the NFLs. That'll be on the main channel. Go check out Geeky's putting out best ball stuff every single day. But this is where we're going to have our daily DFS, the MLBs, the NBAs, the player props. That'll be over on this channel. So do us a favor, come like, subscribe, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Hopefully we get another sweep today. Only 2 plays because we had 2 bump on us, but quality over quantity.
Got the best coaches in the game. We really ain't playing. We regroup up in the Slack chat where the coaches debrief. We be piecing these puzzles, occupy the chunk of the pie. Ain't no lie when we hit the block.